See me yet?
Yes.
Hello, hello. Hi.
Already 19 people on.
I see that. Wow.
5 on Instagram. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Hola, Veronica. All right, welcome to my live. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. Here on my lives, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions. And that also includes for you guys on Instagram. Hit that like button, okay? We'll go through the pay structure. We'll go through the pay structure now. So the guaranteed way to get your question answered is, and go.
All right. So in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you 3 questions answered. $25 gets you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
Right.
All right. And I do see, I think it was Anna Abatino. One second here. Anna says, I think I missed my reading with you today. Can we reschedule?
Yeah, just message me, honey.
On email.
And you did miss it, yeah.
All right, so just send an email to...
Yes, via email, please. Yeah. RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. I think you should have the link, so just message me there, honey.
All right. And while we are just getting started here, let us know where you guys are from, what time it is there. You can send a little purple heart if you've been here before, a yellow heart if you're new.
Yes.
And we will start with 5 free questions. All right. Purple hearts, love it. 90 people on already. Hello.
Wow, that jumped up fast.
Yes, it did.
Maybe we should go through how to donate again, because it was at 40 the last time you did that.
Miami and 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Minnesota, California, and new here. Hello.
Oh, very much. Welcome. Yes.
Phillipsburg. Ooh, cool.
I don't know where that is. Phillipsburg.
PA.
Oh, okay.
And it's 1:09 p.m. there.
Nice.
Thanks for sharing, everyone. All right, I'm going to go over how to donate again, and then we will
get started.
5 free questions from the comments. So everybody start putting in your free questions. All right. So first, tap away at that screen. When we hit 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions from the comments as well. And in order to get your questions answered, your guaranteed question answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right, and we can start with our 5 free questions. Yes.
Oh, thank you for the gift.
Our first free question here is from, let's see here, from Anissa says, when will LD and I get married? Thanks.
It's still a ways away, I hear, honey. 2025. So, not yet.
All right. Our next question is from Ash. Ash says, did I do well on the final I had Monday?
Yeah, I hear you passed. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Sophie. Sophie says, why do I always see 1111?
So whenever you're seeing 1111, that is honestly the best number to see. It's manifestation, so it's really important that you're paying attention to what are you manifesting in that moment when you see it, okay? Sometimes it can be a reminder to stay in that positive vibration. Sometimes it can be, just what you were just thinking about is about to happen. So pay attention to your thoughts when you see it, okay? What were you just thinking? What were you just feeling? What were you just saying in that moment just before you see the 1111? It's the manifestation number. It's really good.
All right. Our next free question is from A. Jackson80, who says, will this strike end soon? The federal government employees in Canada?
I do hear that it's not going to be long lasting, so don't panic too much. It does feel like it's going to be a little bit of time, but it's not long. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Shanae. Shanae says, will Z and I be in a relationship?
I hear no. It looks like somebody else is coming in for you, honey.
All right. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
And remember, keep tapping away at the screen. When we hit 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right. Looks like the likes are working
today. The likes are working today, so it was just yesterday. Oh, retrograde.
Retrograde is so ridiculous.
All right. Our first question here is from Aaron Early. Hello. Aaron Early is early.
That's great.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you so much. Their first question here is, how long until Kenny and I are back together?
Okay, so they're saying that it will be just as the summer is ending, honey. It looks like you guys won't be officially back together until then, okay?
All right. Aaron's next question is, which abilities are trying to come through for me?
So you're very empathic is what they're telling me. I do hear your clairaudience as well, honey, so I would work on your listening to the psychic information, not so much what people are saying, but the psychic information that's coming through, okay?
All right, and Aaron's last question here is, how can I calm my anxieties?
Meditation will help you a lot. Getting out in nature, they're telling me. So out in nature, if you can, take your shoes off and just walk on the earth, okay? So it'll help you a lot. Just brings the, because you're an empath and you do pull in other people's energy, it does bring that energy out for you, okay? All right, and thank you, Veronica, for that wonderful gift.
And Janie,
thank you.
And everyone else.
And anybody else that has done it. That's right.
All right, and thank you, Aaron. Our next question here is from Andy Dionarin. Welcome back, Andy. Andy gets 3 questions. Okay. And their first question here is, will I ever get remarried? If yes, when?
So I'm not seeing you actually getting remarried. I do see you in a long-term committed relationship, and it does feel like it's going to be like a common law, so it does feel like marriage, but I don't see you actually walking down the aisle again.
All right. Andy's next question is, when will I meet my soulmate?
So 8 months, they're saying. Yeah.
All right. And Andy's last question is, what country will she be living in?
Oh, okay, so I heard Canada. There you go.
All right. Thank you so much, Andy. Our next question is from Cassie Vale.
Hello again.
Cassie gets 3 questions.
All right.
Cassie's first question here is, will we purchase a home within Kingston city limits or more rural?
No, I hear more rural. It looks like you're going to have a bit of land, honey. Yeah.
All right. Cassie's next question is, will I get the car I want in May?
Okay, so they're saying it's not going to happen in May for whatever reason. Maybe it's that they're going to get it shipped in, or the one that you're looking for isn't actually going to be on the lot. I hear it's going to be in June. Okay?
All right. And Cassie's last question is, with all the stress, it's feeling less and less like our dream will come through. Is this move the best thing for my husband and I?
I hear that it is, honey, and I know stress can be, a bit of a damper and a downpour on us, but don't let it get you down, okay? It does feel to me like things are really moving in the right direction, and even if there's a bit of pushback right now, there's going to be, because it's, retrograde and there's always a little bit of that energy. Just push through it, okay? It's going to be just fine.
All right. Thank you so much, Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And I do see that we jumped up a bit, so I'm going to go over everything again.
Okay.
So hello, all you new people and all you returning people. Good to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
And make sure you're tapping away at the screen, because when we hit 40,000 likes, we'll be picking 5 free questions from the comments.
And we get there fast.
Yes. All right, and yes, she does offer pregnancy questions.
Yes, yeah. You can ask me whatever you want.
All right. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps.
Hello,
Welcome back,
honey.
Sandra, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Sandra's first question here is, Jason and I had words last night, mainly me, and I was really embarrassed about it. What are his feelings towards our conversations?
Okay, so I do hear that it is a bit of an impact. I do get a bit of resistance, so it does feel like a little bit of pushing or pulling back and then pushing in resistance, but it was necessary is what I'm hearing, so it was a good thing that you did it. Okay, honey, so don't beat yourself up on that. Yeah.
All right. Sandra's next question is, how should I approach this going forwards?
Well, keeping yourself honest, so make sure that you don't backtrack, is what your guides say. You have to keep persevering with the honest part of yourself, okay? So even though it can be tough, it doesn't mean you have to be mean, you don't have to word vomit, but you definitely have to stick to what is right for you, okay?
All right, her next question is it over with us?
I feel a little bit of resistance there for you guys to continue on, but that being said, there's still unresolved energy, so you do have some stuff you have to work through, okay? So I'm not hearing that it's completely over.
All right, and her last question is, general about upcoming events, please and thank you.
Okay, so I do see that you are getting into alignment for your purpose here, honey. It does look like there's going to be a shift in just your overall well-being, believe it or not, even though this just happened and there's a lot of impact on you. It does look like I'm shedding the old me and I'm stepping into who I'm supposed to be. This year is actually a really good year for you. I hear June, there's a very specific thing is going to happen that's going to help elevate you into doing what you're here to do, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Brittany Hosking. Welcome
Hello
back,
again.
Brittany. Who says, the job that started with an S that was supposed to reach out today, is that from Sauk Prairie Small Animal Hospital, or will this be from a different company? Will they still reach out?
So I'm hearing it is going to be, it doesn't feel like that doesn't feel right. It feels like it's just like one word, what I'm seeing, and it's like an SA sounding word, but it's just one word for the title. Okay, I do hear that they're going to reach out very quickly here, so keep your ears open and please definitely look online is what I'm hearing. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Brittany. I'm just going to read out our list
Sounds
here.
good.
Our next question is from Crystal Begay. Welcome back. After Crystal is Britt P. Hello.
Hello again.
Then Ishu Kaur.
Hi, Annie.
Then Sandy Grove.
Hello again.
Then we have Annie Sheridan.
Hello.
Then Alessandra Watson. Then we have Jennifer Bowman. And that's it for now.
All right. Well, welcome back, everyone.
And that means that our list is going very fast, guys. So if you want to get on the list, there's hardly any wait time.
Yes. Now is a good time to do it.
All right. Our next question here is from Crystal Begay, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Crystal's first question is, what will happen with the job I had 4 interviews with? Will I get the job? I want it so bad, LOL.
Yeah, it does feel like it's between you and somebody else, but I do hear they're swayed towards you. Okay? So just keep that thought, that open thought of that they're going to be calling you. You can almost put yourself through a visualization of them calling and you answering the phone and being all excited, okay? Because that helps you to get those things, those manifestations in alignment for you and really quickly, okay? I hear that they're going to be calling you.
All right, Crystal's next question is update on me and Raul. I feel like I ask about him all the time. I'm sorry, lol.
It's okay. I do hear that it is a bit slow energy right now, but things do seem to be picking up in May and June, okay? So it is going to start getting better and better by the summertime. It just feels like you guys are really close.
All right. And Crystal's last question is financially, do you see improvement?
So I do see some improvement. I do hear it's about 4 months away before you actually have a bit of a cushion, okay? So it does look like it's going to take a bit of time to build the bank account, but yeah, it looks like you're going to be okay financially.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just update our list again here because after I finished, it got
bigger? Okay.
All right, so our next question is from Britt P., then Ishikawa, then Sandy Grove, then Annie Sheridan, then Alessandra Watson, then Jennifer Bowman. After Jennifer is Chelsea Luciola, then Amber Lee.
Hello, honey.
Then Enadina Martinez, then Carissa Van Corbach, then Veronica Gomez.
Hi.
Then Kimber Pell, then Haley T, then Alexa Peregrina, then Caitlin Edwards.
Awesome.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, and welcome back, everybody.
Yes. All right, our next question is from Britt P. Hello, Britt. Welcome back.
Yes.
Britt gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Her first question here is, I said I'd ask again, will James come visit this weekend? If so, what day?
I do hear yes, and I see Sunday. Yeah.
All right. Britt's next question is, when do you see James committing?
So the official commitment they're saying is 4 months. Yeah.
All right. And Britt's last question is James' intention still for us to be together forever?
Yes. Yeah, I do see that energy.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Ishikawa. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Nice.
Issu's first question here is, when I talked to Gary today, what does he think about me?
Okay, so there's a lot of positive energy there. I see a lot of light and a lot of like interest. So wanting to get to know you more is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, when my parents will meet him, what will be their reaction?
I think that they're going to actually like him, so it feels good. I think that's a change for you. It's not always the case, but that's what I'm hearing.
All right. And Issue's last question is, why am I so drawn to Gary? Is it because of past life connection?
Absolutely. I hear there is, definitely. And it does feel to me like you guys are part of your soul contract is to be together here.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Sandy Grove. Welcome back. Sandy says, I've had a very real feeling that my dad has been here in the house with me. So is that true?
Absolutely, absolutely. What I hear is, so he's showing me a cat. There's a cat that he is sending to you. So it is outside of your home, the perimeter of your home, but he tells me that it's a cat that he uses to let you know that he's around, okay? So I just want you to pay attention to that. It does look like it's a darker colored cat, so that's just his way of validating. Yeah, absolutely. He says he plays with the lights and he messes a lot with your electronics when he's there, okay? So that's how you're going to know when he's around.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Annie Sheridan. Welcome back. Annie gets 3 questions. Thank you. Annie's first question is, hi ladies, you said when Patrick and I get back together in August, it will be long-term again. Is he my forever person?
Definitely. This feels like the right person for you. There was a lesson to be learned with the being apart from each other, and it's really just to help you guys both navigate back to, we really do care about each other. Yeah.
All right. Annie's next question is, how many children do you see me having, and gender?
So I hear 3. It looks like you're going to have 2 boys and a girl.
All right. And Annie's last question is, anything general for me, please?
Okay, so with you, I do hear that there is going to be a bit of intense energy over the next 2 months. They're telling you not to get too distracted or carried away with this energy because it's it feels like it's external stuff. It's not anything that's actually personal to you. It's other people's stuff. So don't get carried away with it, because it can be very easy for you to get pulled along. It does feel to me like it's some family stuff, and it does feel like it is some friend stuff. So they're just telling you stay focused so that you can move your energy in the right alignment and not get distracted, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's really important to stay focused this next few months for sure.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Alessandra Watson. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Awesome.
Alessandra's first question is, should I quit my job and move away?
So I hear no, honey. It looks like you will be doing a transition, but not until next year.
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, does Sasha see a future with me?
It feels complicated. I hear that there is some very positive energy around that, but there's a lot of fear I'm hearing, and there's a lot of uncertainty around it. So you're going to have to help Sasha feel comfortable that it's a safe place. Okay?
All right. And Alessandra's last question is, any general messages I need to hear from my guides?
So they have been actually trying to communicate with you through your dreams. So when you have some really crazy dreams, that it's really important that you keep a journal and you write those things down, okay? Because it does feel to me like they've been trying to really get your attention in your sleep time. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Jennifer Bowman. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
All right.
The first question here is my person still coming into my life in May?
Yeah, it does look like it's around, they're saying the 28th, so it's just towards the end of the month. But yes, I do see them coming in.
All right. Her next question is, any messages from my spirit guides?
Okay, so your abilities are starting to heighten. I do hear that you are hearing a lot lately, so they're telling you pay attention, because it does feel like you're getting a lot of extra information, and it's hard sometimes to filter through that. So paying attention to what's really loud and really pushy energetically for you, keeping a record of it on your phone or keeping like a little journal or a notebook with you will help you to get some of these messages. But your clairaudience is really heightened right now, is what I'm hearing. Okay?
All right. And Jennifer's last question here is, should I be concerned about the spot on my lung or bladder?
I do hear that you definitely need to take it seriously. Don't leave anything. Timing is important, is what I'm hearing. So please don't leave anything, okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Our next question is from Chelsea Luciola. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Awesome.
Chelsea's first question is, why do I see the time 10:33 every day? I've been seeing it daily for 14 years.
Oh, wow, amazing. Okay, so it does feel like a significant time. It is something that is going to happen. They're telling me it is a futuristic time, but it's like 7 years from now. So you'll stop seeing it in 7 years. It does seem like the timing on the clock. So something at 10:33 is what I'm hearing is going to happen. It's not negative. It doesn't feel like it's a negative thing. It does feel like it's a positive thing. It might even be like life coming into your family. So it might be a child that's going to be born within the family unit of like your family, okay? It seems important, but it's positive is what I'm getting for sure.
All right. Chelsea's next question is, when will I have my next baby?
Your next baby, I'm hearing, so the actual baby in hand 2 years from now.
All right. And Chelsea's last question is, should I keep playing the lottery numbers my grandma used to dream about?
You can. I'm not hearing that you're going to win big, but you will win here and there is what they're saying. So it's not a complete waste is what I'm hearing for you, but I don't see you winning the full jackpot, okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Our next question is from Amber Lee. Hello again, Amber. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Amber's first question is, do you hear if whatever Riker is doing going to subside? Craig apologized again this morning for being distant. He's trying to deal with it, and it's been upsetting him. I know Riker was acting up a few weeks ago, but feel it may have gotten worse. Thanks.
Yeah, I do hear that there is some, sensitivities. It does feel to me like you should talk to Craig if you think you're allowed to do this. I would talk to him about some of the things that he's consuming, sugar specifically, because it does feel like that is impacting his behavior. Okay, so talk to him about like processed sugar. Natural sugars are okay, but anything that's processed, so like a lot of candy and junk food, that kind of thing, it just looks like it's affecting him. It will help a lot with what's going on, especially because he's a very sensitive kid, and there's a lot of crazy energy with his parents. So it is affecting. It's affecting him. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah.
And do you hear if it's going to subside?
It will, as long as things are done properly. Yeah. Yeah. You said that? Awesome. See, intuitively you picked that up.
All right. Amber's next question here is, anything I can do to help Craig deal with this so we can get back to spending time? I've been talking to the universe and telling them I am ready to help him. He just needs to open up.
So
are they hearing me?
Yeah. What I hear is one of the things that you can do that really is beneficial is energetically help Riker. So send healing energy, calming energy, loving energy, that gentle, relaxed, calm, centered energy that will help a lot.
All right. And for the last question here is, I'm starting to feel very overwhelmed with having to cover 2 desks at work and frustrated with them not staffing me into the position properly. What do you hear is happening career-wise for me? You mentioned last November I'd be in a better environment in 2023, and recently you said to watch the immigration posting. It'll be back up. Thanks.
Yeah, and I would keep watching for it. I do hear that if you voice that you do need an extra hand, they will find a way to navigate that for you, okay? It's not going to be like a second person working there. It'd be more like they're going to bring somebody to come and kind of assist is what I'm hearing. So just voice that you need a little assistance. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. Our next question is from Enadina Martinez. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Enadina's first question here is, okay, now I'm so confused on what jobs to take. What do my guides suggest?
Okay, so you're going to do 3 interviews. They're telling you the second interview that you do is the one that's right for you. Okay, so you're going to have 3 interviews that'll be coming up, 1, 2, 3 in a row. Take the second one is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right, and Adina's next question is, how can I re-energize with positive energy?
Okay, so getting outside is going to be one of the main things for you. I do hear walking, if you can, in the trees, like a ravine or in nature, I'm hearing. It just helps to give you that perspective that you need. It quiets everything down. So really out in nature, but specifically around trees, they're telling you. Yeah.
All right. And Adina's last question is, I want to buy a bracelet. Love them all, but what is the best for me?
Okay, so for you, what I'm hearing is morganite, honey. Morganite is what you need. Yeah. Morganite is the best way to describe it is like rose quartz on crack. It's really powerful, and it's all about that self-love. It helps us with relationships that are, and it can be friendships, family, or work relationships, or even romantic relationships, but it helps us to be balanced in those and to stand up for ourselves.
All right. Thank you so much, Anadina. Our next question is from Carissa Van Korbach. Welcome back. Carissa gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Her first question here is staying here in this house for 3 more years a good plan?
Yeah, I hear that you guys, you definitely need to be there. Yeah, there will be an opportunity for you to leave, and you're going to relocate completely is what they're saying, so it feels far away where you're going.
All right. Carissa's next question is, how do I climb the ladder at my current job?
So just being positive, they're saying definitely be bubbly, and you stand out just by being a good person in that environment, okay? Yeah.
All right, and Carissa's last question is, how does my boss really feel about me? I consider him family.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear that the environment itself is very positive. They see you as you are, and I think for you coming into work with that chipper positive attitude is very helpful. Yeah.
All right. Oh no, Carissa just said, no, I missed them.
Oh no.
Here,
okay,
I'll
give her a timestamp. Yeah.
There you go, Carissa.
Okay, take a screenshot, honey, and you can watch it on YouTube after the live is uploaded, okay?
Yeah. All right. Our next question here is from Veronica Gomez.
Hello, honey.
Veronica. You get 3 questions.
Okay.
Veronica's first question here is, anything my spirit team want me to know?
So I do hear that there's a lot of stuff that's going on in your head that they're telling you to quiet it down. You don't need to think about the future. You don't need to worry about what others are thinking or feeling, especially the thoughts, okay? So they're telling you, collect your thoughts, honey. Focus on things that are right in front of you right now that matter the most, which is you and your kids, and keep your focus there. Don't worry about anything else right now. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, can you tell me more on the move that you saw a while ago?
Yeah, I mean, I still see that it's going to happen. I know you're worried about timelines, but don't even focus on that. Just know that once you pick up with what you're doing, it's going to change your career. It's going to change your finances quickly. It's not something that's going to take years and years and years for you to accumulate. Okay, so it's going to happen quick. So don't worry about timelines. But yeah, I still see it happening. Everything is still in alignment. You haven't changed the timeline. It feels good. Okay.
All right, and Veronica's last question here is, should we do the excursions that are offered through the cruise or go on our own?
I would do the excursions just because then you don't have to think about transportation, and you don't. And the cruise, they're always good. They're always very well planned out, and they know what they're doing. So I would go with the excursions that are included for sure.
All right, thank you so much, Veronica.
Yeah.
I'm gonna update our list again.
Okay,
here.
sounds good.
Our next question is from Kimber Pell. After Kimber is Haley T, then Alexa Peregrina, then Caitlin Edwards, then Jennifer Daly.
Hi, honey.
Then Robin G, then Diane Robles,
Mm-hmm.
then Carrie B, then Brenda Galvin, then Sandra Phelps again. Thank you, Sandra. Then we have Anna Cazares, then Rosaria Ippolito, then Francis Ortiz, then Julie Grady, then we have Alexis Garner, then Kim H, then Alexis Polks, then Patty Gizar, and that's it for now.
All right.
All right, thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hit our like goal.
Nice,
Yay!
that's good timing.
Good timing, everyone. We just hit 40,000 likes.
All right.
It's time for 5
free questions. And who will be first after our 5 free questions then?
Kimber.
Kimber?
Yes.
All right. 5 free question
All
time.
right.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right. Our first free question here is from Alicia. Alicia says, will the next time I move be into another rental, or will I be able to purchase a home? Thank you.
So it does look like there will be a rental first, honey. You'll be doing your purchasing of your home in 2 years is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Pearl. Pearl says, will Erickson and I get into a relationship?
Oh, yeah, it feels very positive. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Jen. Jen says, are me and Brett on the same page regarding our feelings for one another in love?
So what I hear is yes, you do feel a little bit more ahead of Brett, but that's okay. There will be catch up is what I hear. So it's all good.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, from Clarissa. Clarissa says, will things ever change / get better between me and my ex-husband and his wife?
So I hear that it will. It doesn't feel like it's immediate though, so it does feel like it's in the future. Yeah, a couple of years from now. Maturity kicks in is what I hear. So that will shift how you guys are with each other. Yeah. All
right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Risa. Risa says, when will Methodist call me for an interview?
Okay, so I heard 3 weeks.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for tapping away and getting us to 40,000 likes.
Good job, everyone.
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes, and
That's
then
right.
we'll be doing another 5 free questions from the comments.
Yeah, so tap, tap, tap.
All right. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell. Hello. Kimber gets 3 questions. Thank you so much. Ooh, and your time was 3333.
Nice. I like it.
Kimber's first question is, hello ladies, curious if I should take antibiotics for another week. Doctor said up to me.
No, okay. So what I do here is that you don't need it for the entire week, but they're going to encourage it to be the whole week. I would take it, yes, because I do hear that you still need it. It just doesn't feel like it has to be a full week, but I would take it for the whole week anyways, just to make sure everything is fixed and everything is done. Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Kimber's next question is, you mentioned sacral chakra off a little. Any suggestions? Makes sense with abdomen issues, but feeling much better.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so definitely what I would do is some meditations with like the singing bowl for that chakra specifically. Also, you can focus the the color I'm hearing for you, it's like the orangey yellow is what I would picture here. So if you have even a towel or a shirt or something that's like an orangish yellow color, I would put it right there and hold it there and meditate on that, getting it to move in the right direction. So we always want it to go clockwise. With yours, it does feel like it goes a little fast actually, so I would go counterclockwise, okay? So they're showing me you just slowing it down because yours is moving like this. So you need it to go the other direction slower. But use that color, that helps a lot, and then the sound as well will help you. Okay?
All right. And Kimber's last question is, anything from my guides?
Okay, so I do hear that there is a lot of energy that's going to be coming at you. It feels to me like this is like cosmic energy. I don't know how else to describe this, but it feels like cosmic energy. So you are going to need to keep yourself grounded for the next 2 months specifically. It feels like you need to be grounded. Okay, so do meditations for grounding. Earthing really works. So taking your shoes off and putting your feet on the grass or putting your feet in the dirt or however you feel like doing it, and just keeping yourself connected. Okay, so it's really important that you keep your grounding intact over the next 2 months. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Haley T. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Haley's first question here is, has Mika moved on from our connection?
Unfortunately, I do hear yes. Yeah.
All right. Haley's next question is, what do you see my next job being?
Oh, okay. So it does look like you're doing some kind of, it feels almost like it's like a clerk of some sort, but it feels like you're doing some kind of paralegaling or something to that effect. You're filing paperwork, but it's like paralegal is what it feels like. Yeah. You might be going back to school, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Haley's last question is, will I find my person soon? If so, what should I look out for? Like meeting them, being out, or online dating?
No, it's not online. I hear that it is out and about. It does feel like it's going to be on it's very specific, on a weekend when you're out and you're just relaxing and you're doing your own thing. I do hear that you're going to be out with 2 other female people with you, so two friends it feels like, when you meet this individual. And it does feel like it's a summer, so it's coming up. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Haley. Our next question is from Alexa Peregrina, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you, Alexa. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Alexa's first question is, hi, Rebecca. Thank you for answering my question on Sunday.
Of course.
I feel like you've already answered this, but I just wanted to be sure. Chris isn't on any dating apps, nor is he thinking or talking about /to anyone else, right?
No.
Just me?
Just you. Yeah. No, I don't see him on anything like that at all. Yeah.
All right. Alexa's next question is, do you still see us getting back together in the summer? And if so, what month, please?
Yeah. So they say June, honey. Yeah.
All right. And Alexa's last question is, sometimes I see Camaros when I'm thinking about Chris. He drives a Camaro, and I was wondering if seeing Camaros is a sign about the direction of my relationship with Chris, and if there are other signs to look out for. Thank you.
So usually what that is just a validation that you are thinking in the right alignment. I would take that more as you're thinking in the right alignment and you're making things happen in the right way. Okay? So it's more of a validation than anything. I don't really see much more that you could be watching out for. I think more than anything is just keeping your thoughts positive and focused on what you want, the outcome you're looking for, not the outcome you're not looking for, okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Caitlin Edwards. Caitlin gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Caitlin's first question here is, will Brandon contact me again, or when?
So I do hear that there will be some communication. They're saying it's about 2 months away. It doesn't feel like it's going to be what you're expecting though. It feels almost like it's very casual. Yeah.
All right. Caitlin's next question is, will I get pregnant in May or June?
Okay, so I hear June for you. It does feel like the end of June for pregnancy. Yeah.
All right. And Caitlin's last question is, I haven't been feeling well lately. Any advice?
So I do hear that it is food related, so I would just take a look at what we're eating, what are we consuming, and make sure that it's a healthier choice. Try to avoid processed things right now. It'll help just boost your immune system.
All right. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Our next question is from Jennifer Daly.
Hello again.
Jennifer, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jennifer's first question is, John said he doesn't want to be married, and he said things that were hurtful.
Oh, no.
Does he mean it, and does he want a divorce this time?
No, I don't hear that there's going to be a divorce. I do hear that John is going through a lot of emotional turmoil. I think for you, it's super important that you don't get, how do I put this? Don't get involved in his emotional healing, because that's his responsibility. So you have to be there for him in some aspects, but don't allow him to take it out on you, if that makes any sense, honey. So when he gets into that state, you got to let him be in that state on his own. It's not for you to fix, is what your guides are trying to tell you, okay? Let him get through that process himself, and don't take it personally, honey, because it does feel to me like it's really all that mental instability right now that he's going through, okay?
All right. Jennifer's next question is, John says, I will never let the past go, and that is not true.
No,
Why
it's
is he
not
not
true at all.
wanting to be understanding and give to our marriage like he should?
Yeah, I think for him, it's more he's having a hard time letting it go. I don't believe that that's true at all. I have felt with you that you already have forgiven that and let it go. You already have moved on from that. So that is definitely not a true statement. I would energetically say to him, that's something that you can't let go of, not me. Don't say it to him out loud. Say it to him energetically, okay? And tell him you've got to work on that energy. You've got to work that out for yourself, because it's not me. Don't say that to him out loud. Say it to him energetically, okay? So you can do that through meditation, where you visually are putting him in front of you and having a conversation with him, but he's too sensitive right now for you to have that conversation with in this moment. If you do, you'll push him away. So those are things you need to say energetically, okay?
All right. And Jennifer's last question is John wanting to be with someone else, or is he just frustrated with himself?
He's not wanting to be with somebody else. What I hear is that there is a lot of disappointment within John right now, and there is a lot of depression energy and a lot of anger is what I hear, but it's all towards himself. It isn't external to anybody else. It feels to me like it's to himself. So he doesn't have room for anybody else right now. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Our next question here is from Erica A. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Erica's first question here is, will I be seeing Dave this Saturday as planned? If not, when will I see him physically?
So I'm not hearing that you guys are going to connect this Saturday, but it does feel like within the next 3 weeks you will.
All right. Erica's next question is Dave my forever?
There's going to be a lot of work to make it that way. So I see that there are a few boxes that are ticked, but there are some things that are out of alignment. So it does feel like this isn't your full-on person, okay, honey? So I don't want you to be too carried away with that energy, because it does feel like there are things that are out of alignment. Can you get them into alignment? Yeah, you probably could, but I think it's important to focus on having the right vibration for yourself. Yeah.
All right. Erica's last question is, what does my spirit guide like to say to me? Thank you, ladies. Love ya.
Okay, so what I hear with your spirit guides, so they're telling me, and I don't even know if you've been thinking about this, but they're telling me that you are going to write a book, so I would start writing. That's what they're telling me to get you to do, is start writing, start journaling, start keeping track of things, start writing things down as much as possible, because you are actually going to write something. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Robin G. Welcome back, Robin. Robin gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Thank you. Robin's first question here is, will I get pregnant with my first IVF transfer this fall?
You will. Yep.
Nice.
Yay. Keep me posted, okay?
All right. Robin's next question is, what gender will our baby be? You've said before, so just making sure it hasn't changed.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is it's a little boy, honey. Yeah.
All right. Robin's next question is, any messages from my grandpa?
Oh, your grandpa's a very sweet energy, I will say. Comes through as somebody who is very caring, very concerned. I'm not sure why he has that concerned energy, because I do hear that things are moving in the right alignment for you and your family, so it's not that bad. But I guess there is some energy that is happening right now that he's feeling concerned for you, but he's there to support and help, so it's not something that can't be fixed, he's saying. Okay, so he's just saying that he is watching out for you, okay? You can talk to him and he will react to you. You can ask for specific things like flicker the lights, or send me a bird, whatever you want, and he'll do that for you, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to go over how to donate again here.
Yeah.
So first, everybody tap away at the screen. Once we hit 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And in order to get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram.
Yay.
So stick around until the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Diane Robles. Welcome back, Diane.
Yes, welcome, honey.
Diane's first question is, do my guides pick up when Mike and I will reunite, or he will reach out to me, or is there no date popping up?
Okay, so reuniting, I hear, is about 7 months away for everything to be all said and done, but I see contact before that. Within the next 2 months, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah.
All right. Diane's next question is, I tried manifesting yesterday about Mike and I, but it's been a little hard for me, and I feel I haven't slept good in a few days.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that they're telling you, honey, is say what you want, then let the universe do what it needs to do, okay? So you have to let it go so that it can happen, okay?
All right, and Diane's last question here is, last one, will Mike and I have a happy ending? Thank you.
Yeah, I hear you guys will, honey. It's just going to take a little bit of effort on both sides. It's important that you have more of a relaxed energy because your energy is so tight about it, and it's like it has to happen this way. You can't make things happen the way that you're trying to make things happen. You have to allow it. You have to relax the energy, okay? Because the more we hold on to things and the tighter we hold on to it, the harder it is for things to fall into place. So just relax. Say what you want. That's all your job is. This is what I want. And say, I know you've got my back. Take it away, universe. Do it. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. Our next question is from Carrie B. Welcome back. Carrie gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
And her first question is, hello, ladies. I finally got communication from Matt last night.
Yay!
Yay! You were right about him. He said life has been difficult lately, and then said processing, understanding, etc. I'm assuming he's talking about his feelings for me. He was a little cryptic about it. So thank you for being patient with me and everyone else who suffers from anxiety. Your light is beautiful. If you have any thoughts, great. But I just wanted to share my good news and say you were right.
Aw, thank you, honey. So, I already knew that, so it's all good, but thank you. I appreciate you sharing that here on the live. What I will say for you, honey, is that it wasn't, it was cryptic, but at the same time, that's the way Matt is. So, it's always going to feel like that. So just get used to it, okay? And trust your intuition when it comes to how you're reading and interpreting, because I do hear that you interpreted it right, okay? So you don't have to worry that it definitely came through the right way for you.
All right. And she says, I liked this idea yesterday, so I'll donate my other 2 questions.
Aw.
All right, so everybody.
All right, put your questions in. The first 2 will be the ones that we pick. Questions in, quick. That's so great of you to donate. There you go.
All right. Our first one here is from, let's see, Brittany. Brittany says, what does Spirit want me to know?
Okay, so Brittany, with you, yeah, you're opening up in a very big way to your gifts. They're showing me like the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is opening up, which means information is coming in. You've got to start really paying attention to it because it's going to be helping you with this year specifically what you're going to be doing in your life. Okay, so be open and receptive. Make sure you're listening.
All right. And our next free question is from Angela Kruba. Angela says, will I get the position I applied for on the NICU unit?
Oh, I hear you will. Yeah.
Yay!
Yep. Keep me posted, okay?
All right, so let's give a big thank you to Carrie B for being awesome and donating her other 2 questions.
Thank you so much, honey. That was very sweet.
Very kind of you.
Yeah.
All right, back to our
You guys are so awesome. I like that you guys do that.
All right, our next question is from Brenda Galvin. Brenda gets 3 questions. Thank you.
All right.
Brenda's first question here is, what can I expect in love and finances for the rest of this year?
Okay, so I do see your finances will stabilize around October. It does feel like there's a little bit of ups and downs up until then, but it's just like unexpected things coming up for you to have to pay and cover. But I do hear you're going to be fine and you'll be able to do so. It just looks like it stabilizes more around October, okay? Love is coming in, but I'm hearing it's coming in for you next year. Yeah.
All right. Brenda's next question is, would a career change at 40 be beneficial, or should I stay in the same line of business and work in moving to a higher position within my department?
So I do hear that you will stay where you are, honey. It does feel like that's more in alignment for you, especially because you're comfortable there. So I would stick where you are. I do hear you will move up. It does feel like that's happening in about 2 years, though, okay? Yeah.
All right. And Brenda's last question is, what do my guides recommend I work on this year?
Okay, so definitely what they're showing me is the self-love, okay? Because you don't tend to think about yourself often is what I'm hearing. So we have to put ourselves first. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves. This is a lesson a lot of us have, and I do hear for you, it's that self-love, honoring you, doing what you need to do for yourself, saying no to others, boundaries, that type of stuff. So really taking care of you, putting yourself first before everybody else. It's a hard one, but I know you can do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brenda.
Yeah, and thanks for the gifts, guys.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Hello again. Who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
All right. Sandra's first question is, what is the name of the company I should be looking out for to apply at?
Okay. So I'm getting app something. Appa. It's AP something. Appa. I want to say appa something.
All right. Sandra's next question is, what should I be looking out for in June?
Okay, so June does feel like it's a little bit more of a everything's going your way kind of a month, okay? So be open and receptive to being out. They're saying no hermiting this month, okay? So may take the time to be inside, collecting yourself, figuring out what you want, who you are. June is when you need to be out and around other people, okay? Because it is going to be significant. They are telling me that your soul family is coming in, honey. So you have to get out and be around people. And I do hear you should take like a class or like, something for fun, not anything serious, not school, but if you're into painting or you're into arts of any kind or anything, whatever you're interested in, even taking a meditation class, getting out of the house that way is what I'm hearing, okay? You'll find like-minded individuals is what I'm trying to get to.
All right, and she says she'll email the last question.
Okay,
she
sounds
says,
good.
thank you for answering my question.
Of course.
All right, thank you so much, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the list is still open, and I'm about to read it.
Awesome.
All right, our next question is from Ana Caceres, then Rosaria Ippolito, then Francis Ortiz, then Julie Grady, then Alexis Garner, then Kim H., then Alexis Pultz, then Patty Gizar, then Neil Bernardo,
Hello.
then Jessica G.,
Mm-hmm.
then Megan Pitzel, then Vanessa Mora, then Kaikisha Scott, then Erin Early, then Jessica Schaffer, then Julie Grady, then Veronica Gomez, then Carissa Van Korvac, then Nitu KC, then Iowana K, then we have Meenakshi Sharma, I like that name, then Kimber Peligan, thank you, then Bianca Marquez, then Erica Jordan, then Natalie Cannon, then Christina Almazan, then Rosa Lascano, then Kamisha Carter, then Rebecca Boyle, and that is it for now.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all so much, and thank you to everyone who donated again as well.
Yes. And thank you for the gifts as well. You guys are awesome.
All right. And again, guys, at 80,000 likes, we will be doing 5 more free questions from the comments, so make sure you're tapping away. All right. Our next question here is from Ana Caceres, who says, will Jose marry me this year?
Oh, I heard no, not this year, honey.
All right. Thank you, Anna. Our next question is from Rosaria Ippolito. Rosaria says, will I enter a serious relationship with G this year?
So what I'm hearing is yes. I do hear that it is going to take a little bit of effort on your part, a little extra. G feels a little bit less capable as you is the best way to put it, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Rosaria.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Francis Ortiz, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Their first question here is, will I get a positive pregnancy test on April 30th, 2023? If not, in May?
Yeah, I hear June actually. So not yet, but it's right around the corner, so it's happening soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Their next question is, any general messages I need to hear?
Okay, so I do hear you need to not burn the candle on both ends. You have to be taking better care of yourself physically is what they're saying. So taking time when you need to, resting when you need to, putting your bodily needs first is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
And their last question is, will Luke ever reach out to me?
I heard no. Yeah. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Julie Grady. Welcome back. Julie gets 4 questions.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Julie's first question is, can I trust Camden?
Yes, yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I be able to pay off my home and live here on my own finances?
So I do hear that there is going to be a little bit of work towards that, but yeah, I hear yeah on that. It does feel like there's going to be a couple of times where it feels a bit tight, but you're going to be fine. Yeah.
All right. Julie's next question is, just checking, will the relationship between Frank and I be loving?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And Julie's last question is Frank a soulmate?
I would consider this your soulmate for sure. So we have a lot of soulmates in our lives, but one of the things that I hear with Frank is you guys have a pact with each other, so it's a soul contract to be in this life together and have experiences in this life as romantic and loving, okay?
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Julie.
Yeah.
And thank you, Selma, for the gifts.
Yes.
They just got the number 2 gifter badge.
Nice.
Good job.
Awesome.
All right. Our next question here is from Alexis Garner. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Their first question is, am I currently pregnant? Gender possible?
Okay, so I hear that you're not pregnant yet, but it does feel like the baby's around you already, so you're going to be pregnant within the next couple of weeks, I'm hearing. So yeah, you will be pregnant. I hear little girl. Yeah. Please keep me posted, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, anything significant that I need to hear about my current situation?
Okay, so you have to trust them that things are being worked on from behind the scenes, okay? You don't have to do anything. You just have to trust that you are well taken care of. They're telling me you have a lot of guidance and a lot of protection and a lot of help on the other side, okay? So you do not have to, you don't have to worry. That's the biggest thing I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Alexis's last question is, any messages from my guides?
From your guides? Isn't that the same question? A little bit different?
Anything significant that I need to hear about my current situation was the last one, and then any messages from my guides.
Okay, so your guides are coming through telling me that they do communicate with you in specific ways. So one of the things that you need to start listening to is when you see those numbers, the sequence of numbers, paying attention to what were you thinking, what were you feeling, what were you saying. Another way that they do communicate with you is sometimes they will make your ear ring. When you get that ring, honey, that's a yes. Okay, so that is pay attention, yes, keep going with that thought, keep going with that feeling, keep going with whatever it is you're saying, okay? So that's them telling you that they are communicating with you. Please pay attention.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Kim H. Welcome back. Kim says, hello, beautiful ladies. I wanted to share that person did reach out to me 2 days after you said not to throw in the towel. It did not take 3 weeks. Yay! Thank you for putting up with me. Will he open up more?
Yes. That's awesome.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Kim.
Thanks for those gifts too, you guys. You guys are awesome.
And will he open up more? Yes?
Yeah.
Our next question is from Alexis Pulse. Alexis gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Her first question is, will my health get better soon?
So I do hear that you are on the mend, honey. It does feel like more towards June is when your health seems to feel more right, okay? I would take a look at some of your diet because this will help just to boost your immune system. And you could go in and get yourself a physical just to see what's happening, but I do hear you need like an immune boost, okay?
All right. Yeah. Her next question is, will I ever reconnect with friends from the past?
There is 2 people that will come back from the past is what I'm hearing, but they are warning you not to get too carried away with past momentum because you are changing your vibration and moving in a different direction, okay? So we don't want a repeat of the past is what I'm hearing.
All right, and her last question is, should I move to where my family lives or stay where my husband and I are at in between his and my family?
Yeah, I would stay where you are. I get a lot of resistance to moving where your family is.
All right, thank you, Alexis.
Mm.
Our next question here is from Patty Gizar. Welcome back. Patty gets 3 questions.
All right.
Always good to see you.
Yes, always.
Patty's first question is, how is Fernando Jr. Arias feelings or thoughts towards me romantically? Since yesterday, I got jealous about what our coworker told me.
Oh, no. Try not to get too carried away with that jealous energy, okay? It's really important. I still hear that it's very positive. There's still a lot of interest, honey, so try let that go.
All right.
Yeah.
Patty's next question is, are my supervisors Rhonda and Andre happy with me at work and with my work performance?
I hear yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
You work very hard, by the way, so they should be.
All right, and Patty's last question is, are Fernando's feelings towards me lust or love?
A little of both, honey. I will say that he does definitely lust for you, but there is deep-seated feelings as well, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Neil Bernardo.
Hello, honey.
Neil gets 3 questions
All
here.
right.
And before we move on, I will just let everyone know we have 10 minutes left to donate, everybody. 10 more minutes, and then our donate button will be turned off.
So donate now.
All right. Neil's first question here is, hi, Rebecca. It's me again, Neil. I'm thinking about moving out of my current order fulfillment warehouse, LOCAD, because I noticed that ever since I started having a contract with them 2 years ago for my business, my sales have been on a downtrend. Should I move out? If yes, should I find another warehouse or do order fulfillment ourselves?
I would say yes. Do the fulfillment yourself, I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right.
And you can handle it, is what I hear.
All right, Neil's next question is, I'm thinking of producing mushroom tinctures, and I'm actually learning how to extract reishi mushrooms.
Love it.
Is it a good business for me to produce and sell mushroom tinctures in my shop?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a great addition. Yeah.
All right, and Neil's last question is, what does Angelito think or feel about me at the moment? What's the energy between the two of us? I haven't seen him for a while now, and I feel like I won't see him anytime soon, mainly because I don't feel like going to the office anymore. Thanks, Rebecca.
I do see in the summertime you guys will actually bump into each other, so I do see that happening. Actually, there is that missing energy, like missing your bright personality, your sassiness, and your jokes is what I hear. So it definitely misses your personality around the office. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Jessica G. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Her first question here is, is feeling very torn. My dad has asked to live with me temporarily as he gets on his feet. I really enjoy my own space and would prefer to keep it that way. I'm afraid if he moves in, it will cause a strain on our relationship. We've had issues in the past living together. If I do decide to let him stay with me, how do you see that working out? Mm-hmm. Will I be miserable?
You will. Unfortunately, you will. Yeah. It's going to be a repeat of what you already know, honey. Your dad has not changed his ways. It's definitely going to be exactly how it was the last time. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, a girl that was dealing with my ex randomly messaged me on social media, claiming she is pregnant by him and that he's been avoiding her. Not sure why she messaged me, since I haven't been in contact with my ex in almost a year. Is she telling the truth, or is this some strange way to loop me into drama?
No, she's telling the truth. She's trying to find him. Yeah. I don't know why she's messaging you either, because that's not the way that she's going to get him to answer her. Yeah. Don't get looped in, okay? It's not your responsibility. Just be like, I don't talk to him. Talk to his parents, or talk to somebody, talk to somebody else in his family. Yeah.
All right. And Jessica's last question is, any advice for my guides? Been feeling a little lost lately.
Yeah. So right now there is a lot of, a lot of us are sensitive to the energy that's happening around us. So it's important, honey, that you do take time to clear, work through, and figure out the energy right now around you. And the next couple of weeks are tough because, we are in retrograde. It is difficult for all of us that are sensitive, and you are a very sensitive person, energetically speaking, empathically speaking, so you do have to take care of yourself is what I hear, okay? So really work on clearing energy. Don't take on other people's dramas, okay? So it's really important to clear that stuff out as much as you can.
All right. Thank you so much. And I do see back to Neil's question here. He says, goosebumps. I've never told you I'm a party clown in my sassy jokes. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Neil. Our next question here is from, one second, Brooke Westerbelt. Hello, Brooke. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
And there's 5 more minutes left to donate, everybody.
Woo.
5 more minutes. All right. Brooke's first question is, hello, is my daughter pregnant with a boy or girl?
I heard girl.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, do the texts I send Justin help with him coming back to me?
So I hear yes. Just make them a little less intense. Be more light and loving in the energy. Yeah.
All right. And Brooke's last question is, do you see Justin and I getting married?
I do. Actually, I hear yeah. So that is going to happen. Yay. Somebody is asking how to donate.
Okay, I'll go to that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question, I'll go over the donate in a second.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Richard Gillespie. Welcome back.
Hi, Richard.
Richard says, Alexandra contacted me recently by sending me a video about reconciliation without saying she wants to. Is that what she wants? And if so, when?
My goodness, it's such a roller coaster ride. I'd leave that door open. We've talked about that before, right? So the next 3 months, I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right.
Ay.
Thank you so much. All right, so in order to get your questions answered, and we have 5 minutes to make it onto the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered.
I got caught on my skirt.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right. All right, I'm just going to go over the list here. Our next question is from Megan Pitzel, then Vanessa Mora, then Kaikisha Scott,
Hello, honey.
then Erin Early, then Jessica Schaffer, then Julie Grady again, thank you, Julie. Then Veronica Gomez again, thank you too. Then Carissa Van Korvac, thank you too. Thank you to all of you.
Yes.
Then Me Too KC, then we have Iowana K, then Meenakshi Sharma, then Kim Burpell, then Bianca Marquez, then we have Erica Jordan, then Natalie Cannon, then Christina Almasan, then Rosa Lescano, then Kamisha Carter, then Rebecca Boyle, then Margaret Fajarin, or Fajarin. After Margaret is Poonam Kangura, then Justina Saladino, then Jory Gardner, then Jacqueline Nazario, then we have Christina Alejandro, then Amanda Hill, then Brittany H, then Becky P, then Brenda Galvin, then Anne-Marie Bolduc, then Kimberly Keena, then Keandra Robinson, and that is it for now. All right, thank you to all of you. And there's about 2 minutes left to donate, everybody, so if you want to get on that list, head over to the link in our bio to donate. And make sure you're still tapping away at that screen because we only need 7,000 more likes to make it to 80K.
We'll totally be there soon.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
All right.
Our next question is from...
It certainly was a long list.
Yes. It's okay. It still goes fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We get through them fast.
All right. Our next question is from Megan Pitzel. Welcome back. Megan gets 3 questions here. Thank you so much. Her first question is, we are wanting to move away, so I'm just wondering, when will we buy a house and where?
Okay, so I saw Kentucky. I don't know what is in Kentucky for you, but that's what they showed me right away. I hear 2 years, though. Yeah.
All right. Megan's next question is, my son has been scared at night, saying there is someone in his room. Is there anything I need to know?
Yeah, so I do hear that your son is sensitive. What you can do is you can make that space for him. I like to tell parents that have kids that are open and sensitive to entities and beings and spirits and things like that to make like a monster spray, if you want to call it that. You don't have to call it that. You can just call it like spirit spray or whatever. So what it is water, Himalayan salt, tourmaline, put some lavender in there, swish it all up with the intention that this is for protection. Get him to spray around the room and then claim his space. This is my room. You're not allowed in here. If you want to be around that and you're not interfering, then you can, but stay out of my room. Okay, so tell him that this spray will help him, and whenever he feels anything, he can take that spray and spray it right in the direction of what he feels, and that will dissipate it. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Megan's last question here is, I've been told by other people that there is a spirit that's been following me and that I can sense when a spirit is around me since I was little. I feel like I can feel her. Is this still true? Should I be concerned?
You don't need to be concerned. It does feel to me like this is a person who was with you for more than one life, it feels like. She does feel like she's close to you and very loving, honey. It doesn't feel negative in any capacity. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, honey.
Wow, thank you. That's sprinkle.
That's all I see is sprinkle too.
505.
Thank you, honey.
All right, and thank you so much, Megan. Our next question here is from Vanessa Mora. Hello. Vanessa gets 3 questions.
All right.
Vanessa's first question here is, hey again, ladies. How can I help Marshall M. what he's going through? I send positive energy his way, but he just looks exhausted, like he's been doing a lot of crying. Do you see him getting better?
I do see improvement happening. It does feel like it's a couple of months away, so there is going to be a shift energetically in the next 2 months. One of the main things you can do, honey, is just sending that healing energy for sure. I feel like rose quartz would help, so if you can, when you're sending that energy, be holding a piece of rose quartz with you, okay? So like just quiet your mind, sit in a nice comfortable position, hold that rose quartz, and send that energy to Marshall. Okay, that's going to help a lot.
All right. Her next question is. Her next question is, any new messages from my spirit guides? Also, do you ever plan on doing the classes in the future?
Yes. I'm preparing all of that stuff for very shortly, guys. Okay, so message from your spirit guides. One of the things, okay, so they're saying that you are, you have the ability to do automatic writing, honey. Automatic writing is where you allow your spirit guides to kind of come through you, and you just kind of, you don't have to let them take over your system or anything like that, but you basically allow yourself to channel what they're saying. So practice just like writing nonsense, like writing without thinking, and allow yourself to get the messages that way, okay? Yeah.
All right, and Vanessa's last question here is, does my eldest son suffer from depression? He at times doesn't like to show when he is happy. I try to reassure him it's okay to feel happy when he is.
I would say your son does feel like an empath, so it's very sensitive to people and their emotions. So what I would suggest is just helping him to learn how to clear energy. It isn't that he's depressed, it's that he's affected by others and their energy. So if he's around lower vibrations, or say people who are in a bad place, he's definitely going to feel low. If he's around a lot of high energy, he's going to feel high. So it's important to talk to him about who he spends his energy and time with. Okay? Yeah. And thank you for that bear, Veronica.
All right. Thank you so much, Vanessa. And I do see that we are at our like goal.
Our like goal. We did it.
We'll do our 5 free questions now, and our next question after our 5 free is Taikisha Scott.
All right.
All right. 5 free question time.
Woohoo! Free.
Okay, wait 1 second here. Nicole Pisano, could you please head over to our live support? Nicole Pisano. Just go to our live support through the link in the bio and stay in the chat until you get confirmed over there, okay? That's for Nicole Pisano. Please head over to the live support through the link in the bio.
Okay.
All right, now it's time for 5 free questions.
Now it's 5 free questions.
Our first free question here is from Mina. Mina says, will Wild propose to me this year?
So I do hear a yes for that. It does feel like it's going to be around the holidays. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Kimmy. Kimmy says, should I stop my current higher education studies and start studying with a new university?
No. Keep going. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here. Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
From, oh my goodness. All right. From Sharon. Sharon says, how many kids will I have total?
Okay, so a lot. I heard 4. That's a lot of kids. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, sorry, it's just going very fast.
That's okay.
From Sarah Daily Smile, welcome back, who says, my son didn't get a call for LA TV live audition this month. Will he make it next season?
Yeah, I hear it's meant for him, honey. So tell him not to be disheartened, okay? Yeah.
All right. And our last free question is from Stephanie Talbot, who says, will I get the payment I've been waiting for this week?
Next week, I hear. Yeah, Tuesday. They're very loud about it, so Tuesday.
All right. Thank you all so much. And I will just remind everyone, our list is now closed. So if you have not donated, the only way to get a question answered now is by tapping the screen and getting us to 120,000 likes.
All right.
Thank you everyone so much for tapping and sending gifts our way and just being here.
Always. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Taikisha Scott.
Hi.
Hello, Taikisha.
Yes.
3 questions.
All right.
Taikisha's first question here is, what will my labor at the hospital be like in June?
Actually, it's not going to be as bad as you think, so don't worry. You're going to make it through just fine. It does feel like it's going to be, yeah. So it's not super short, but it's also not the longest it could be. I do hear you're going to be in labor and delivery for about 6 hours in total, okay? But don't forget that some of that can just be, the beginning part. It comes and goes. Okay, so you're not gonna be in hard labor for that long. It's just in total, it's gonna be 6 hours, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Taikisha's next question is, will Diego and I have rent paid up for the rest of the year?
Yeah, it looks like you guys have your rent covered. Yeah.
All right. And Taikisha's last question is, what will Isabella, the baby I'm having in June, be like?
Like you, very stubborn, knows herself is what it feels like. Definitely going to be the center of attention. Yeah, very good. It's gonna be so fun. You're gonna love it. A vibrant, passionate, stubborn little girl is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Taikisha.
Yes.
Our next question is from Aaron Early. Hello again. Aaron gets 3 more questions. Aaron's first question is, hi again, how long until he forgives me?
3 months, I hear. That's a long time.
All right. Aaron's next question is, how can I help Ross?
Okay, so they're showing me the heart chakra being open-hearted, definitely sending healing energy, I'm hearing. So healing, but it's heart energy, so it feels to me like it's emotional support. Okay, so emotionally sending healing.
All right, and Erin is giving her last question to someone else.
Aw, you guys,
so much,
you're
Erin.
so fantastic.
All right,
okay?
put in some more
Put
free
some
questions.
questions in.
Someone gets a free question because of Erin.
Aw, you guys are lovely.
Thank you so much, Erin. All right, Aaron's free question goes to Hunter. Hunter says, am I meant to help people spiritually in this life?
Absolutely, Hunter. Yeah, they show me that you are a light worker. You're also star seed, honey. So you're gonna want to learn about that and just see how that incorporates into what you're supposed to do. Okay.
All right. Let's say a good thank you to Aaron.
Yes,
Early,
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Jessica Schaffer. Hello. 1 second here. Jessica gets 3 questions. Thank you so much. Her first question here is, last time you mentioned a relocation happening in about 6 months. Does this mean we would be moving, and does it have anything to do with our road?
It does. Interesting. Yeah, you will be moving, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you've also mentioned me having a new role in the next couple months. Will it be for the same company, or will I find a whole new job?
Yeah, it's a whole new job with a different company, I hear.
All right. And her last question is, with the new role, will my pay stay the same, or will there be an increase?
Increase.
Thanks for everything.
Increase. It's going up. Yay! We want it to go up, right?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Julie Grady again. Thank you, Julie, who gets 3 more questions.
Awesome.
Julie's first question here is, will I ever have the finances I'm trying to manifest?
Yes, honey. They're telling me that you're going to hit that mark in about 2 years. So, yes, you will.
All right. Julie's next question is, will I ever be able to travel?
Yeah, I do hear that you will travel. I don't get it's going to be this year. It does feel like it will be in 2024, though. Yeah.
All right. And Julie's last question is, will Amber and Paul stay in touch when they leave?
Yeah, there will be. There's going to be times when there's a long lull between, but yeah, they'll stay in touch. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Veronica Gomez again.
Awesome.
Thank you, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Veronica's first question here is, how do I quiet my mind and get out of my head? I want to feel better and not so lost like I have lately.
Yeah. So writing things down gets it out of your head. When you have those nagging thoughts, write them down. And it can be as easy as, oh my gosh, this stupid thought's coming into my head again. I can't believe that I'm still thinking like this. I am letting it go. I don't want to think like this anymore. This is what you're writing down, okay? And this is how I plan on focusing my attention. So I know this thought's coming in, but this is what I want. So reaffirming what you want when the thought that you don't want is coming in, okay? You just have to change the direction every time. And because it is a nagging and a perpetual way of being, you're going to have to do it for a little bit before it finally does shift and you stop having those thoughts, okay? So at first, they're going to be, repetitive, but as you redirect and rechange your focus, and you can do that also with just declaring and stating the things that you want instead, okay? Sometimes when I have a thought that I don't want to have, I'm like, no, I don't want that. That's the wrong thought. I want this instead. So I always declare again what it is I want, and that does shift that energy, okay?
Yeah. All right. Veronica's next question is, I was told by my doctor I might have PCOS. What do you see for my health?
I do see that you're okay, honey. I'm not concerned in that aspect of things. You've already, it looks like everything is going to be okay. What I would say is, from what your doctor is saying, it seems like he's making that decision a little too early. I would also get a second opinion and maybe even go and see a naturopath homeopathic doctor instead of just a doctor, just to get a second opinion, and you can balance it is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you can really, with your food, it's the biggest thing, is what you're consuming is going to help. Okay?
All right. And Veronica's last question is, any generational trauma I need to heal? If so, how do I heal it?
Mm-hmm. So there is, especially with the female line I hear, so there is a lot of, the best way to heal generational trauma is through hypnosis. So I would find somebody either that does that, or you can find, I don't know who is a good self-hypnosis to do it. So I would do it through somebody that's trained. Because it does feel like it's intense for you, and it is through your female line. So it's through you, your mom, your grandma, your great grandma. It's like from them. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Veronica. Our next question here is from Nicole Pisano, hello, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Nicole's first question here is, when will me and Neil romantically reconnect? Will it be soon?
So I do hear yes. It does feel like it's a couple of months away, but yeah, I do hear that it is soon.
All right. Nicole's next question is it going to be long term? Is he the person I'm going to marry?
So I hear that it isn't going to be your person to marry, but it does feel like that it will be a long-term experience. Okay? Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I get into NYU medical school and become a cardiac surgeon? If not NYU, where?
So I'm not hearing NYU, but I do see that you are going to get into cardiology, honey. So you are going to be a cardiac surgeon. So that is, yes, on the plan. Yeah, it's not NYU. They're not giving me the name of the college, but it does feel like it's a different college. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Nicole. Our next question is from Carissa Van Korbach. Hello again, Carissa.
Hello. Yes.
Who gets another 3 questions.
All right.
All right. Carissa's first question here is, will my brother and I get the license for the cannabis store?
Okay, you do have to jump through hoops, but I hear yes. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, how do I help my husband? He seems depressed.
There's not much that you can do to help with what's going on emotionally, other than just not adding to it. So don't put any pressures or any added emotional stuff on him. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, allow him to deal with what he's dealing with. They're just saying don't add to it. That's the biggest thing.
All right, and Carissa's last question is, general, or what's coming through strong for you that I need to hear?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they are talking a little bit about, you have a lot of excited energy around you right now, but you do need to relax because it does need to be, everything has to happen in the alignment that it's meant to happen. And what they're saying is you're getting ahead of the cart. So you don't want to get ahead of the cart. You want to be in alignment with the cart. So give things the time that they need. If it doesn't happen right away, you have to know that it is still going to happen. It's just that it's got to be done in its own timing. So they're telling you to slow it down a little bit because you're just a little ahead of where you need to be. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Carissa. Our next question is from Nitu KC, who says, hi, I was hoping to get some insight on if Aiden and I get back together. If so, when? Thank you.
Okay, so I do hear that there is a chance for reconciliation, but they're saying it's about 7 months away, honey. So not quite yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Iowana K. Welcome back. Iowana says, will I legally own the house that I'm currently working on? Will it take a long time to build?
It does look like it's going to take a long time. I do hear that there is going to be a legal contract. Yeah, so yes, you will. But it does take a long time. It's taking longer than it should is what I hear, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Meenakshi Sharma. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Their first question is, will I meet while end of this weekend or when?
No, I hear end of May, so not yet. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, will Weil move into me this year and when?
No, it seems like it's a slow go in that direction. So I'm not hearing a yes for moving in. Next year they're saying there is that potential, but yeah, not yet. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, will me and Wiles' relationship be better in May or when?
So I do see that you guys, communication is key here. So you really have to open up with each other honestly. Don't hold back, but don't be overly aggressive is what they're saying. Okay, so you can be honest, say your feelings, but don't be like expecting reciprocation or for them to be exactly in the same place as you. Okay, open and honest communication. I see that there is some improvement come June, July, but you really have to keep that communication open, or it's just going to go back to the way it was before. Is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Kimber Peligan. Thank you,
Awesome.
Kimber. Kimber gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
The first question is, hello again.
Hi.
Anything for my dear friend Larry who passed?
Oh, so Larry is a very interesting energy. I will say, pops in very often. It does feel like you either talk about or think about Larry pretty often, and every time you do it, it pulls his energy in, is what I see. Very active in your space, so I see that when he does come in, he's not on the sideline, so he doesn't stand back. He's like right there in the middle of everything. So he's always got to be right in the middle of everything. So that's how he presents himself to me. And that's usually just their way of validating them. It's usually the way their personalities were or that kind of thing. What I hear is there's a specific song that plays that he claims he sends to you. So when you hear this song and it makes you think of Larry, just know that that is just his way of validating, hey, I've been sending you this specific song so that you do think about me. And I do come around a lot. When you think about me, I'm here. Okay? It doesn't take any effort at all. Yeah.
All right. Kimber's next question is, how is my hubby doing? Concerned.
Yeah, they do say that there is reason to be concerned. I would say there are some things going on health-wise. I would go get him checked. Get him to get a physical done. Check. Definitely looking at the cardiovascular, the heart stuff. Okay? Yeah.
All right. And Kimber's last question is, will my youngest son meet someone soon?
Not for 3 years, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Christina Alejandro. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, hello guys. Saeed hasn't reached out yet, but I'm letting the universe bring him back when it's the right time, since I realized that I need to do a lot of healing myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to ask you, you mentioned once, we will have babies. I was going to ask what month would the baby be born and what would the gender be?
Okay, so it's not yet, it's not this year, but I do hear that it will be a summer baby. I hear a boy, so it does feel like it'll be around June. Yeah.
All right. Their next question here is, my cousin Brian has told me that Saeed told him he has a girlfriend, but we both don't believe him because he has been just at his house and playing video games.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, does he have a girlfriend, or should I listen to my intuition?
He doesn't have a girlfriend. Yeah, he's definitely just been sitting at home being lazy.
All right. And her last question here is, Saeed has been working on my floor. He doesn't talk to me, but he has done little things that are weird, but it's like he wants to reach out. My question is it because he is scared, and why?
Yeah, he definitely has a hard time expressing himself. I will say, doesn't know what to say and how to do it. Very awkward is the word that comes forward, okay? Not his fault, though. It's just the way he is.
All right. Thank you so much, Christina.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from, from Bianca Marquez.
Hello.
Bianca gets 7 questions.
Oh, wow.
Yay, thank you.
Nice.
All right. Bianca's first question here is, how does Manny feel about me today?
So I right away got good, feels positive, nothing to worry about. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is he going to Colombia on June 10th or June 15th? Or sorry, not June 10th. What's 5? That's May. So May 10th or May 15th?
Colombia?
Yeah.
I'm not getting a yes on that. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when will communication improve between us?
So I do hear July for things to really improve. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will he continue? Sorry, when will we meet up again?
Okay, so in person, I hear it's 2 months still. Yeah.
Next question is, will he continue to be in and out with his feeling?
Yes. Yeah.
Her next question is, when will it turn into a committed relationship?
So where it's actually official, I hear 7.5 months. I don't know why they're just giving 7.5 months. There you go.
Right. And her last question is, what is in the near future for our connection?
So I do hear that there is going to be more communication. It does feel a lot more authentic, but he's not as good at communication as you, so it is different, okay? Be open and receptive. Allow the slowness of it. You're going to be faster than he is. That's just the way it is.
All right.
All right.
She said, could you repeat question 2? You hear he's not going to Colombia, right?
No, I didn't hear that. Yeah.
All right. She said no for question 2. All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Bianca.
Yeah.
And someone asked if you do private readings.
I do. You can book it through my website, www.rebeccadragonheart.com. It is first come, first serve under the readings area. There's also a bunch of testimonials on the website if you want to go and take a look at that, okay?
and I pasted the website there.
Awesome, thank you, honey.
Go check it out. All right. Our next question here is from Erica Jordan. Hello. Erica says, did Hernando's wife find out about him talking to me?
Oh, I heard yes. Oh, yes.
All right. Thank you, Erica. Our next question is from Natalie Cannon. Hello. Natalie gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Her first question here is, hi, Rebecca. I feel that James has been stalking me on Snapchat. Is he stalking me because he wants to talk to me? Why is he doing it?
I would say he's checking in. Yes, absolutely. Be open and receptive to talking, because I do hear that that is going to happen, okay? Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will James communicate his feelings for me? If so, when will he finally do so?
So it's complicated with James because he's not that way. Like, he doesn't communicate like that. So he's going to show you how he feels, but he's not going to express them in words. So he's not going to talk to you about his feelings, but he will show you. So a lot of the times he shows it with physical stuff. Yeah, definitely with intimacy is what I'm hearing, okay?
Yeah. All right. And her last question is, any spiritual gifts? I've been told I'm an empath, but anything else I should be aware of?
Yeah, you're definitely an empath. I hear you're a starseed, honey. So as a starseed, we actually do have a lot of gifts. I hear with you, you're very clairvoyant, you're clairaudient, you have the ability to hold objects and see the history of them. So yeah, you have a lot of gifts. I would practice them. You're meant to do spiritual work is what I'm hearing, so you should get into that alignment, okay? This is actually the year where you start to open up a lot more.
All right. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Our next question is from Christina Almazan. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Christina's first question here is, hi. I unblocked Shan, but told him I wasn't ready to talk right now, that I still needed space. Do you see what week/month I'll be able to finally have a conversation with him and maybe fix our friendship? I'm stubborn.
I know you are, but I do hear that it will be in May. So it does feel like it's about the 3rd weekend.
All right. Christina's next question is, Shan said yesterday that he cares for me. Does he really? When he constantly would ignore me. Is he ignoring him making him feel like he's losing me?
Yeah, I like I said before, when you pull back, it always makes him panic because that's just the way that he is. Definitely, I do hear, yes, there is feelings, honey, and I've always felt that there is feelings. It's just that, he's not very good at expressing himself with you. And he takes you for granted. Quite frankly, he does. He takes you for granted.
All right, and her last question here is, if me and Shan fix our relationship in the future, do you see us meeting in person again? Month, please.
Yeah, I do hear that you guys will connect again in person. They are saying in July. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosa Lascano. Welcome back. Rosa gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hi, Rosa
Hi.
here. I've been test driving vehicles, manifesting a new vehicle. But
Awesome.
is this the best option to get a new car, or do my guys say to keep my current car? Everything has been in the air.
No, you definitely need a new car is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Get a new one. Yes, and that's the best way to do it, is go and test drive the cars that you are interested in, and you will manifest it, I hear.
All right. Our next question is, if it's a new car, when do you see I should do the pre-qualified application? Before or after the 1st?
So I heard June. So do it in June.
All right. And for her third, she says, please hold this question. It depends on the other answers. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will say this. You don't want to buy anything serious like a car or anything like that during retrograde. I think that's why they're telling you to wait until June.
Amber on the live just said, after retrograde.
Hilarious.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosa.
Yep.
Our next question here is from Kamisha Carter. There you are, Kamisha, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kamisha's first question is, hi, I got my friend a loan. She thinks I overcharged her. Now she's hinting around about suing. Is she going to try and sue me?
Even if she did, it wouldn't work. But I don't think she will. No, I don't hear a yes on that. I hear no. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, if my friend sues me, what will be the outcome?
Yeah, if she tried to sue you, it wouldn't work in her favor. There's nothing that you did wrong. So don't panic about that.
All right, and her last question is, what do you see happening with our friendship? Because I want it done with us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I would shut that door because it does feel like this is a toxic relationship and it's not healthy for you. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Kamisha. And I do see that we just hit our
Nice.
like goal.
Good job,
everybody.
everyone.
120,000 likes.
Woohoo! Do you want to read the list first?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we're just going to read the list and then we'll do our 5 free questions. But go ahead and keep putting them in, okay, everybody?
All right.
Okay.
Our next question is from Rebecca Boyle, then Margaret Fajaran, then Poonam Kangura, then Justina Saladino, then Jory Gardner, then Jacqueline Nazario, then we have Amanda Hill, then Brittany H., then Becky P., then Brenda Galvin, then Anne-Marie Bolduc, then Kimberly Keena, then Keandra Robinson, then Jennifer Daly,
Nice.
then Bianca Marquez again, thank you Bianca, then Bianca Burgos, then Misty McGrew, then Alessia Meda, then we have Bianca B again, thank you, then Chasta Hosnick, welcome back Chasta.
Nice, hi.
Then Julie Grady, then Claudia Russell, then Dee Dee, then we have, that's it.
All right.
Thank you all so much. You will be
right.
after our 5 free questions.
That's right.
Yay!
And so go through if you didn't hear your name.
So if you didn't hear your name and you did donate before the button was turned off, please head over to our live support now and just send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. And for the rest of you, our donate button is turned off and our list is closed, so we are not taking any more new donations. But we are just finishing who did donate, and we are doing our 5 free questions.
That's right.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Our first free question here is from Rebecca, who says, "What month will I get my approval letter?"
3 months, I'm hearing. So April to May, June, July.
All right. Our next question is from Nande. Hello. Nande says, "Will I end up in the CA profession?"
Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, from Alana. Alana says, "Will John reach out?"
I do hear that there is going to be contact, but it does feel like it's not happening until June.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from, here. From Lindy. Lindy says, "My periods are late. Could I be pregnant?"
I'm not hearing that you're pregnant, honey. It does feel like they're just, no, not yet. Not yet. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from, one second here. From Jalissa Savannah, who says, "When will I be able to finish furnishing my new place?"
Okay, so you'll be finally fully furnished by 6 months, I hear. So slowly but surely is what they're saying. Okay?
All right. Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next like goal is, one second here.
I think it's 160, right?
Yes, 160,000 likes. Then we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Yay.
Thank you to all of you for tapping away,
Yeah.
sending us gifts, and just being here. And remember to stick around until the end, because at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram.
That's
so
right.
Stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here. 1 second. Rosa says, "Do I send my third question via live support?" Yes, send it now, Rosa.
Yeah.
I'll let them know that you're sending it over.
Okay, and who is our next person on our list?
Our next person is Rebecca Boyle.
Right.
Here. Sorry, tapping away really fast.
I hear you. I hear you tapping.
All right. Our next question here is from Rebecca Boyle. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
All right, her first question here is, A couple months ago, you said I would retire within 3 years, but a couple weeks ago, you said it would be years away, quite a while. Can you provide any more info on when I'll retire?
So I do hear that you're going to be retiring from what you're doing right now, 3 years from now, but it does look like you're going to be doing something else, and it does feel like it's more in alignment with what your soul is here for, okay? That's why you're not going to be fully retired.
Yeah. All right. Her next question is, do you see my mom finding a place of her own? If so, where and when?
So I'm hearing yes. It does feel like it's about 7 months away, though, okay? So it does feel close to where she already is, but it's 7 months away is what I'm hearing.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Her next question, her last question here is, can you tell me what's been causing my migraines?
Okay. So I do hear that it is something that is going on with your shoulder. It does feel like it's actually like a pinch or something's going on there. You could go and get that looked at. It does look like it's something that can be fixed, okay? And you don't need medication for it. It looks like you're going to need like something to get that pinch out is what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Our next question is from Margaret Fajarin. Margaret gets 4 questions.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Her first question here is, hello, when you last told me, is moving to Washington still going to happen, and when again? Thank you.
Yeah, so I hear July for you. I still hear it's happening, honey. It's happening very quickly here. So July's coming quick.
Yeah. All right. Margaret's next question is, will my husband want to work out our marriage? If so, when?
So it looks like there is going to be an effort put in. I do hear that it's still a few months away for the effort to be where it should be. Right now, they're telling you focus on you, not so much on the relationship, okay? So take care of yourself right now. I do hear within the next couple of months things will shift, though. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what has my husband been thinking about lately?
Well, there's a lot going on. I do hear it's like midlife crisis kind of energy. So it's like, what am I going to do with my life? What am I doing with myself? Where am I heading? That kind of energy. Nothing you can do to fix that. Okay? So he's got to go through it, and he's got to live with it. Basically, it's an energy he's got to work through.
All right. And Margaret's last question is, and what do my guides want me to know?
So right now, again, it's about taking care of you, putting yourself first. They do say that you are an empath, so I would work with your empathic abilities, definitely making sure that you're clearing your energy at the end of the day, okay? So that you're not carrying forward to the next day the energy that's been bogging you down from the day before, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Punam Kangura. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Their first question here is, hi Rebecca.
Hi.
Last time you said my friend Ruby is my soul family. When will we reconnect again since not talking to each other?
So I hear by July you guys will be communicating and talking quite regularly. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, what's going on with my health? Do you see any issues, and should I contact Ayurvedic doctor since someone told me to see her?
I would. I hear yes. It does look like it is something to do with like your blood pressure. So I do feel like I'm getting lightheaded and the shakies and things like this. I'd get that checked out. Okay, check your blood pressure. Also check your blood sugar levels. Okay, because that's what it feels like almost to me.
All right. And Punam's last question is, will I get new home this year with someone's help?
So I'm not hearing this year. It looks like it's going to be next year for you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just remind everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donations for this live. If you want to get questions answered, tap away at that screen, and when we hit 160,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
And we can totally do it. I know you guys can.
All right. Our next question here is from Justina Saladino. Hello. Justina says, will Jim leave his third party for me soon? Thank you so much.
So they're saying it's not soon. 9 months. 9 months is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Justina.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Jory Gardner. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Jory. There you are. Jory's question is, would Daniel and I be able to make a relationship work this time around, or is he just coming back due to the retrograde for a lesson? Yeah,
it really does feel like it's more of the retrograde energy. It's because it's for you as well, honey. Being done with that energy, you have a different idea of what you want, you're both not matching energetically for what you're looking for, okay? You're moving into a totally different alignment, and you have a better vibrational match coming to you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Dory.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Jacqueline Azario.
Hi,
Welcome
honey.
back. Who gets 3 questions?
Awesome.
Jacqueline's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Will I be successful if I learn sign language and continue special needs nursing?
I hear ya. Yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful.
All right. Jacqueline's next question is, why do I keep seeing the number 55 and number 555?
Okay, so 555 is great. It's just an end of cycle and starting a new beginning. So that's always a good sign, honey. Yeah, it's the ending of old patterns and old ways is what I'm hearing for you, okay?
All right. And her last question is, will my mother-in-law's health improve over time?
I do see improvement for her. She'll improve for a little while, but then it will decline again, okay? So I do see improvement over the next little bit, but it will go back down again. So just be prepared for that.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Amanda Hill. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Awesome.
Amanda's first question is, I start a new job May 8th. Is this the job you said I would get?
Yes, that feels good. It feels like it's going to be more like going to your family. It feels very, very safe. Yeah, it's a good environment for you.
All right. Amanda's next question is, should we go to Disney the end of September?
Why not? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be fun, and it will be less busy in September.
All right. And her last question is, when will I get pregnant? Gender 2, please.
Okay, so it does look like you will be getting pregnant pretty soon, actually. This year, they're saying by August you'll be pregnant. So, yeah, it might put a little damper on things in September, but it should be okay. I do see you'll have a boy. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is Rosa Liscano's last question.
Okay.
Rosa says, thank you. What spirit guides walk with me that can help me hone in on my gifts?
Okay, so the main one that I hear for you, oh, she's beautiful. So it does feel like she feels very angelic. I'm gonna say I see wings with her. What is her name? I just want to see Saraba or something like that. It's like I can't say it. It's Saraba something. It's not important for me to know it. That's why. Anyway, she's very tall. She has long, dark, curly hair, like almost black, dark curly hair, and big wings is how I see her. Yeah, you've been working with her for many lifetimes is what she tells me. So she's not your only guide, but that is the main guide. That is your spirit connection is what she's saying. So this is where you tap into different entities is what she says, and higher beings. Okay? So when you want to communicate with her, all you have to do is think about her and she will be there.
All right, thank you so much.
Very crazy. She's absolutely stunning, I have to say. Yeah. And her wings are just like this beautiful glowing color. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Brittany H. Hello. Brittany gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Brittany's first question here is, when will I get a new job soon? I'm trying to make a career change.
So I hear for you it will happen in about 2 months.
All right. Brittany's next question is, why did Dustin ghost me? I feel like he's going to try to come back.
Yeah, I do hear that. There will be contact again. What they're saying is do not re-engage. Okay? Yeah. It feels like, it's a thing that he does, is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Brittany's next question, I said, why did Dustin ghost me?
Yeah.
Her last question here is, what's coming for me in love?
Okay, so I do see that within the next 2 months there is a new relationship coming in. The name is like, it starts with a P. That's what I see. So I see a P really, really clearly. It does look like this is an individual that you're going to meet. It looks like in either a lounge or a nightclub or something to that effect is what it looks like.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Becky P. Hello. Becky gets 3 questions.
All right.
Becky's first question is, do you see me staying in Florida or moving back to TN?
Florida, I hear. Yeah, TN is old momentum. They're saying it's not where you're supposed to go.
Yeah. All right. Becky's next question is, has my boyfriend been loyal, and do you see this relationship lasting?
I hear, yes, he has been loyal. They are saying it's not your life partner. Another 7 months is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. And Becky's last question is, should I pursue my business in Florida?
Absolutely, yeah. And you'll have energetic support, honey, so you're not going to be doing it all by yourself, okay? My tripod. Sorry, guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Brenda Galvin. Hello. Brenda gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Brenda's first question is, any messages from my sister Myra? She went to heaven 6 years ago, and I miss her dearly.
Yeah, she's a very light energy. She shows herself as, dancing about is how I see her. Always the partier, the life of the party, fun is how she comes through, okay? I do hear that with her. The biggest message I get is she visits you a lot at night. So she will visit you during your dream time. You guys have a special place that you go and talk, is what I hear from her, okay? So she listens, she hears you. She's telling me to tell you that you're not just, that it is real. She does hear you, okay? So that is, I think, what you need to hear more than anything is that she is around you and that she is hearing you and that she is actually communicating with you. So when you dream about her, just know that is actually a visitation. It is not just that you're dreaming about her, okay?
All right, so our next question is, what does it mean when I see dragonflies and or repeating numbers, 222, 333? I keep seeing these often enough to make me think they might mean something.
Absolutely. So when we see a sequence of numbers like that, it's always important to go back to what were you thinking, what were you feeling, what were you saying in that moment, because that is your guide's way of validating and answering those feelings, thoughts, and comments that we're making, okay? So I want you to go back to what you're thinking, feeling, and saying in that moment when you see those numbers, because that's just their way of validating, okay? The dragonflies is, I'm hearing a way for them to also say, pay attention. So pay attention to what is going on around you in your thoughts specifically, okay? So what are you feeling, thinking, and saying? And then the dragonfly is like their way of saying, hey, pay attention. Dragonflies are a great symbol.
All right, and Brenda's last question here is the person you mentioned previously that I will be meeting next year going to be my life partner? If so, how will I meet him? Dating sites?
No dating sites. I don't hear that at all. It does look like it's going to be a female, it's a girl that's going to introduce you, a lady that's introducing you. I see her, I'm going to just describe her. So she has sort of like a strawberry blonde or light blonde with like some kind of darkness in the roots is what it looks like. Curly hair is how I'm seeing her. Almost like the 80s style curl, like almost like a perm. It's the best way to describe it. She's going to introduce you is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Brenda. Our next question here is from Anne-Marie Baldick. Welcome back. Anne-Marie gets 3 questions. Her first question is, I applied for a few jobs at Quebec Investments. Will I have the director position in innovation or the advisor one in innovation?
I'm hearing advisor. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, when am I going to begin working at IQ and the position?
So I'm hearing 6 weeks away.
All right.
It does feel like it's a supervisory position. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, when me and my husband, when are we going to pay all our family's debts?
They're saying 3 years. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Kimberly Keena, who gets 3 questions.
Nice.
Kimberly's first question here is, should I keep trying with Tom? You said yes last time that I see him. However, it didn't happen, and that I'll see him.
Yeah. I do still see that there is going to be contact. I will say this. Tom is difficult, stubborn, and a little selfish. So the expectations either have to be adjusted a little bit. You have to be open and receptive to the way that Tom is. That being said, if it gets to the point where it's more you doing the work, I would say don't continue to try. And again, another one that if you stop, if you call your energy back and you pull your energy back and you're like, yeah, screw it, I'm done. Tom will be more invited to you, so he'll be more interested. It's just the way that he is.
All right. Kimberly's next question is there something I should be doing to help him and I along?
So what I hear with you, no, you're doing everything okay. I will say maybe pulling some of your energy back to give him a taste of what it would be like to not have you around or not have you be a part of his energy would help.
All right, and her last question is, do my guides have anything I need to know or messages I should be aware of?
Okay, so again, you are a very empathic individual. You're affected by the people around you, so please make sure that the people that are in your energy field are a higher vibration. You don't want to be around people who are depressed, angry, sick, in that lower energy. You want to be around higher vibrations is what I'm hearing from your guides, okay?
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Keandra Robinson. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Keandra says, anything I need to know for my relationship?
Okay, so it does feel like there's a little bit of ups and downs. The next couple of months do feel like it's a bit of a test. Stay open and receptive to the relationship is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, anything I need to know from my guides?
Okay, so you're clairaudient, honey. It's important that you are paying attention to the thoughts that are coming in. Clairaudience, how it works is sometimes you will hear things out loud, but most of the time it's thought language. So paying attention to the thought language that's coming through, and keep a record of it, because sometimes you'll get inspiration and we think that we're going to remember it and be able to write it down later, and we always forget. So please make sure you're keeping notes either on your phone or keep a little journal where you can write things down, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
And Keandra's last question is, will me and Ben move back in together next year?
Okay, so I don't hear a yes with that, honey. It looks like somebody else is coming into your experience. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And Kimberly Keena just came on here and said, thank you. You are absolutely correct again.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing, honey.
Our next question here is from Jennifer Daly. Hello again, who gets 3 more questions.
Awesome.
Jennifer's first question here is, are we going to get audited taxes this year because of my casino winnings and losses?
No, I'm not hearing audited. No, I don't get a yes on that.
All right. Her next question is, John wants to talk today. What do you hear it being about?
I do hear it's about the relationship, honey. Again, try to not get too emotional about things. Right now, John is broken. And remember, we did talk about this, that he's going through the cycles of depression, and he's really suffering and trying to figure things out. What I want you to try to really reaffirm for him is that you have forgiven, and that you can and are fully capable of fixing and moving forward. Okay?
All right. And Jennifer's last question is, will John get to a happy place again and learn to forgive himself and let go of anger?
I hear it's going to be about 2 years before he gets to where he needs to be.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I do see that we just hit our like goal, so I'm just going to read out our list.
Wow, you guys are on fire today.
All right. Our next question is from Bianca Marquez, then Bianca Burgos, then Misty McGrew, then Alessia Almeida, then Bianca B again,
Nice.
Then Chassa Hosnick, then Julie Grady, then Claudia Russell, then Dee Dee, then we have, that's it.
That's it.
All right. So if there is anybody else who donated and you did not hear your name there, please head over to our live support right now and just send them the email that you used to donate and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? That is the last list of the night.
That's right.
All right, and now it's time for 5 free questions!
Aw, thanks for the gifts, you guys. You guys are amazing. 5 free question time. Let's do it.
All right, our first free question here is from M, who has been super helpful today.
Awesome.
M says, when do you see Soren reaching out before getting back together?
Okay, so I hear it's in May. 3 weeks in. 3 weeks in is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Corey. Welcome back. Corey says, is my ex Victoria starting to drift away from the other guy and wanting to reach out to me?
I hear yes. Yep.
All right. Our next question is from...
Thanks, Cassie.
from Nicole. Nicole says, will Aaron and I be in a relationship soon?
They're saying somebody else is coming along for you, honey. I'm seeing an M name.
All right. Our next question is from Amy, who sent all those lovely gifts.
Thank you,
Amy
honey.
says, is Brett my forever person?
Oh, yes. Yay. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Christina C., who says, I feel very hopeful for April, and you told me April last year. Is it still possible?
It is. Yeah, I mean, April's still here. anything can happen, right?
All right. Thank you all so much.
Mhm.
And remember to stick around until the end, because at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers, and that includes any new subscribers, and one of you on TikTok in the comments and on Instagram as well.
That's right. Woohoo.
And our next like goal is 200,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the live.
You got to tap real fast.
All right. And so the rest of the list is closed if you're just joining us. Our list is closed for this live, okay,
Yeah.
guys? All right.
But that's okay. Stick around because we still have gifts to give away at the end.
All right. And Christina C said for a baby, right? That's what I was meaning for April.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Bianca Marquez again. Thank you. Bianca gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Bianca's first question here is, how do I get him to stop being in that hot and cold energy?
It's his personality, so you can't really get him to stop. What I can say is give it some time. It does look like about 8 months from now, everything warms up a lot. It heats up, actually, is what they're saying. So I'm going to say it exactly how they say it. It heats up, okay?
All right. Bianca's next question is, will we meet up again?
You will, yeah.
And her last question is, when will we meet up?
2 months. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Bianca Burgos. Hello.
Oh, interesting.
Questions. Bianca B's first question here is, do you still see Kevin reaching out? Does he think about me?
Often, yes. Absolutely, I heard. Yeah. And he will be reaching out.
All right. Her next question is he hurt I didn't say happy birthday? Is that why he hasn't been watching my stories?
Yeah, I do hear that there is a little bit of hurt there. Yeah.
All right. Her last question is, do you see Juan ever reaching out again? When?
Yeah, so you and Juan have history, and you do have unresolved energy, so you guys will have a talk. I hear you will. It looks like it's about 4 months away.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from, we just did Bianca B.
Mm-hmm.
From Misty McGrew. Hello. Misty gets 3 questions.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. Misty's first question here is, I have 2 job offers. Do I take the one that keeps me in the same field I'm currently in, which is stressful but has bonus/advancement potential? Or do I go with the one that pays less but is completely different than what I do now, but is less stressful and more laid back?
So what I'm hearing is staying with the field you already know, honey. Yeah.
All right. Misty's next question is, I don't know how I can afford to make less money. Will the bank approve me for a consolidation loan?
So I do see that there will be a consolidation loan happening. Yeah, I do.
All right, and her last question is, my daughter is dating a verbally abusive boy for 3 years, and it breaks my heart. Will she continue to push us away from him, or will she leave him?
Eventually, I hear that she will. What you can do is buy her like a morganite pendant or a morganite bracelet. It helps with self-esteem and self-love, and it helps women specifically in those types of situations to stand up for themselves and see the light of things. Okay, so that's morganite.
I'll write it here.
Yeah, thank you, honey.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Alessia Mela, welcome back, who gets 3 questions. Alessia says, hello, why do I feel anxious and what can I do against it?
Well, right now we're in retrograde, so a lot of that energy is retrograde energy, but you are an empath, honey, so the easiest way for you to clear that energy is have a bath or a shower. Anytime that you're feeling that way, bath or shower.
All right. Alessia's next question is, what can I do to strengthen and grow the connection to Luca in the right direction?
Okay, so really getting clear on what you want, state it, and put it out to the universe. I do hear being available. Definitely be around and ask to spend time together, is what I'm hearing.
All right. And Alessia's last question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
Yeah, so you want to be taking care of yourself, especially when it comes to your gifts. Being empathic really is hard sometimes for you, and so taking care of yourself when you need it is really a vital thing, okay? And I do hear that your guides communicate a lot with you through numbers, so paying attention to what you're thinking, feeling, or saying just before you see those sequence of numbers, okay?
All right. And Alessia's last question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
Didn't we just do that?
Maybe I already did.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alessia.
That's it.
All right. right. Our next question is from Bianca B again. Hello. Bianca says, "Is Kevin feelings or interest still there for me, even though we haven't spoken since we met?"
Yeah, I do hear. I hear yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Chasa Hosnick. Welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. Chasa says, "When will I buy a new car? I have some problems with the current one. Thank you."
So what I'm hearing is 4 months before you actually purchase a new car.
All right. Thank you so much, Chasa.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just remind everyone, our list is closed for this live, so the only way to get a question answered now is by tapping away at the screen. When we hit 200,000 likes, we'll be doing another 5 free questions from the comments. And at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and an audience member on both TikTok and Instagram.
That's right.
All right. Our next question here is from Julie Grady. Hello again, Julie. Julie says, "Thank you so much for what you girls do. Has Frank been with me in other lives?"
Yes. Yeah. You guys have had several lives together, I hear.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Claudia Russell. Welcome back. Claudia says, "How is David feeling about me? What kind of feelings does he have for me?"
Okay, so infatuation, I hear. Definitely very intrigued and drawn to you is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's very positive. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia's next question is, "When will David text me? Why hasn't he?"
It looks like within the next 2 weeks, honey. It feels busy, is what I'm hearing. Yeah.
All right. And Claudia's last question is, "When will David ask me to be his girlfriend?"
Okay, so you're going to be official in about 4 months, I'm hearing.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Dee Dee. Hello. Dee Dee gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Her first question is, "Will my finances become stable soon?"
Not until next year, I hear. Yeah, February is what they're saying. So around February, it looks like things shift a bit.
All right. Dee Dee's next question is, "I'm currently a nail tech, wanting to start an additional business. What do you see me getting into next?"
Okay, so it does look like you're going to be doing something on Etsy. So you might be selling supplies or something like that that has to do with the industry you're in.
All right. And Dee Dee's last question is, "What advice do my spirit guides have for me?"
Okay, so get excited. I do hear that there is going to be a big shift for you. 6 months from now, it looks like things are going to be very different from what you're doing now. And I do hear that there is a new person coming into your life. So they're telling you get excited that the energy is about to shift. All right?
All right. Thank you so much, Dee Dee.
Mm-hmm.
And Dee Dee was the last one on our
okay.
list.
We did that fast.
Yes, we did.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. So it's gifting time.
It is gifting
Woohoo!
time.
All right. So how it works is put your name in. If you've been here before, put your name with a purple heart. If you're brand new, put your name with a yellow heart. We're going to do our giveaways for our subscribers, our audience members, both on TikTok and Instagram, and our top gifter as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
And everyone, please spam your names on
Spam 'em.
Instagram
Yeah.
and on TikTok.
That's
but mostly Instagram because there's not too many of
Yeah,
them there.
spam your name on Instagram. You have a better chance of winning.
All right.
Okay.
And we are at 180,000 likes. We only need 20,000 more to get to 200,000.
Can you do it, you guys? Can you do it? Can you do it? I think you might be able to. Okay, so let's do our subscriber. Let's do 3 scrolls.
All right. For our subscribers. 1, 2, and 3. Our subscriber is Stephanie Stevens.
Yay!
Congratulations.
What did you get? You want an extra question, honey, so you're going to get that, send it over to my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Please make sure to put your username in and that you were the subscriber from today's live, and put your question in as well. All right. Okay. Let's do our live audience member from TikTok.
Keep spamming your names on Instagram, everyone.
Yep, spam your name on Instagram. Spam, spam,
Purple
spam.
yellow hearts. All right. On TikTok, how many?
5.
5 is what I heard too.
All
right.
Okay. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It is Lena Kristen.
Yay,
Loves dogs.
Lena!
Yay!
Oh, okay. What did you get? You got an extra question. Yay. So send that over to my email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Yay. Okay. Instagram.
All right. Instagram. How many on Instagram?
I don't know. I can't see because it's not showing me anything.
Give me a number between 1 and 10.
7.
7 sounds
That's what I
good.
saw.
Let's go from the bottom up.
Bottom up? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is Carrie Smitty. Thank you so
Carrie
much.
Smitty. You won an extra question. So send that over to me on email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you did win on the Instagram poll, and please put your username in with your question, okay?
All right.
Okay.
And it is time for our top
gifter.
Top gifter today is Veronica Gomez.
All right, Veronica. You have an extra question. You know what to do because you win every time.
Congratulations to everyone who just won, and thank you all for sticking around, tapping, sending gifts, and just being here.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. We didn't make our goal, but that's okay. We'll try.
Over 180.
Yeah, that's still a bit of ways. So we'll try for next time. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We probably won't be on tomorrow, but we will be on, I think, the next day, okay? So, mwah, love you guys. Have a fantastic evening.